You understand?
I've never played golf in my life. Never at all. You haven't?
Yeah.
You good?
Annoyingly. Sometimes. I don't feel real.
8:44 is the time.
Hundreds of people have had money taken from their bank account using a direct debit agreement they thought they'd cancelled years ago.
The amounts taken are small, a few pounds, maybe a month. Many people may not even have noticed. Paul Lewis from Ready for the Money Box programme is in our London studio. Well, this is one of those sort of nightmare stories that you hear about. You don't even know it's happening, and maybe it is happening to your account.
Well, that's right, Charlie, and you know, there are 3.5 billion direct debit payments made every year, but just occasionally it goes wrong, and this is a company called Total Care Support. They were associated with tiny computers, as they were called. People who bought those got this care and support package. Now, if you cancelled that, you thought everything was over, but over the last 12 months, some of these payments have been restarted, and they might have been cancelled as much as 10 years ago. So, yes, you find a payment, it may be £2.99 a month, in one case only £5.98 a month, and it's coming out of your bank account, and unless you check, unless you see, unless you look at it, you'll never know.
What can you do when you find it?
Well, if you find it, it's dead easy. You tell your bank, and it automatically cancels it. The problem is, the company has told us that what seems to have happened is that they lost some computer database files, and they put an old file on instead, and that contained old details for customers who no longer had the contract. And that restarted his direct debit payments. Now, what the company says is, of course, if anybody comes to us, we'll give them the money back. They're legally obliged to do that. The problem is, they told us that they cannot identify the people to whom this applies, because it was an old list, and they can't compare it with the new one, because the new one seems to have been damaged. So people have to look and find them themselves. Company says it's hundreds rather than thousands, but it doesn't really seem to know.
On the whole, Paul, the whole thing works, if you like, on trust, doesn't it? If you set up a direct debit, you kind of trust the companies involved, that, you know, that they're not going to carry on after you stop the service. Is that mainly happy with everything, isn't it?
That's absolutely right, and the direct debit guarantee is an absolute guarantee that if you show your bank your payment's been taken wrongly, your bank will give